What's happening, guys? So today is the day that I'm actually taking my Fiesta in for its LSD. I got a Wavetrac LSD. So I'm actually going to be taking it to a local shop here in San Diego, HG Performance. So yeah, I've never done a front-wheel drive LSD before. I don't feel really comfortable opening up the trans and dealing with shims and clearances and that kind of thing. I mean, when you're dealing with, thousandths of an inch, you really risk damaging something, potential catastrophic failure. So I'd rather not deal with it. Like I said, I've only done like rear diffs before. So yeah, I'm gonna be dropping it off at HG Motorsports today. Take you guys along with me. They said it should take about a week or so. So yeah, we'll go drop the car off and go from there. Alright guys, so it looks like there's a little change of plans. If you heard my phone ringing while I was actually getting off the freeway just a couple minutes away from HG, that was actually HG to call me and tell me that they can't do the LSD install. So what they do is they pull the transmission and then they send that transmission to their machine shop, and the machine shop does the LSD install and then sends it back, and then they put the transmission back in the car. HG does. But apparently HG was telling me that their machine shop says they do not do the Fiesta ST because it's too complex. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with the car itself as far as the differential is concerned. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And HG actually did some research for me. They called a few shops. They called the owners of a few shops, like a few different transmission shops. Supposedly all of the transmission shops in the local San Diego area said the same thing, that the Fiesta ST transmission is too complex and they don't do an LSD swap. He did give me one more recommendation, which I believe was Vista Driveline. So I'm going to call Vista Driveline right now, see if they can do it for me. Yeah, I'll go from there. I mean, if Vista Driveline can't do it, I guess I might try Ant Spec, which is the old Cobb in the Anaheim area. Unfortunately, I did call Mountune USA, and they will do it for me, but that's when I had the Quaife differential. Now I have the Wavetrac. They won't do that because they only do in-house parts. So I'm kind of fucked here. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, other than I'm going to call Vista Driveline right now and see if they can help me out. Okay, so I just got home and I got off the phone with Vista Driveline, I believe, and he said no problem, bring it by tomorrow. He'll give me a quote on the spot. He said that it's not an issue at all. It's definitely something he could take care of. which is great because HG Performance was actually like probably the 10th different shop that I called. So yeah, the Vista shop seems very confident. He said he has all the specialty tools, so that was the main thing with HG's shop, their machine shop. He said that they just don't have the specialty tools that are required. Where this new place in Vista, he said, yeah, we got everything, bring it over. So I'm going to be bringing it over tomorrow. And he said he'll give me a quote right on the spot, and he was super confident. So I'll be bringing that tomorrow, and yeah, we'll go from there. And then just giving you guys an update in general, the car. Sorry it's taken so long, so I've been waiting to get it registered. That's been the issue. Initially I had to wait probably 2.5 weeks to get the title because it was out of state, and it did have a lien on it through Ford Credit. So the previous owner had a loan on the car. We had to send payoff, and then Ford had to send the title to him, and then they had to send it, and then he had to send it to me. So that took about 2.5 weeks, and the car, being that it was an out-of-state purchase, I couldn't get it registered in California. So it just had to sit, and then finally I got the title, took it down to the DMV, paid all the fees, and I still couldn't get it registered because unfortunately the car is slightly over 2 years old, so you have to get it smogged. It's because it was out of state. If I bought it in state, it's a 5-year rule, but since it's out of state, it's a 2-year rule. So I had to get it smogged. That was a big pain in the ass. Finally got that taken care of. But now the car is legal, registered, and I can start making content